Sometimes life makes no sense. You pray, you work hard, you try to do what's right, and instead of things getting better, they just get harder. The relationship you want falls apart, and the opportunity that you were relying on suddenly disappears, and the path that you were following that you thought was right suddenly leads to a dead end. And in those moments, doubt creeps up, and you're like, God, what is happening? Did I hear you wrong? Did I mess up? Well, just because you don't understand the plan doesn't mean there isn't one. And in Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5, it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." You see, God sees the full picture. Whenever you feel like there's a setback, it's actually something setting you up for something greater. Let's talk about Joseph again, which we talked about in a previous video. He was sold into slavery, falsely accused, and thrown into prison. And if he judged God's plan based on his circumstances, then he would have thought that God abandoned him. But later on, he realizes that God was setting him up to be the second in command to rule all over Egypt. Or look at Job. He lost everything: his family, his health, his wealth. But even in his suffering, he chose to trust God. And in the end, God restored him double of what he lost. In Isaiah chapter 55, verses 8 to 9, it says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways, says the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." The point is, God is working even when you can't see it. Your job, it isn't to understand every detail of what he's doing. It's to trust. And faith is holding on even when things seem like it's not going good and doesn't make sense. But you're believing that God's plan is still good. If you're in a season of confusion, hold on. What looks like chaos to you is actually part of God's masterpiece in the making. So comment "I trust God" if you're choosing faith over fear today.